Hello and welcome back to my live stream where I talk about whatever I want. My name is Chloe. This is the House of Chloe in my van, in my book nook, and I am reading a book, but not really. It's illegal. But anyways, we're on section 8 and we are reading 2 exercises. The practice of mindful speech and I lied to you guys. In the title, it's an exercise, meditation, and then an exercise. So I will change that in title afterwards. The practice of mindful speech exercise. Often we use speech to keep ourselves busy and distracted. We maintain a smoke screen of verbal activity to protect us from the world and to insulate us from our inner feelings. For one day, we will observe and restructure our habits of speech. First, resolve that for this day you will ask yourself these 3 questions. Before you begin a conversation with anyone, are my words true? Are they necessary? Are they kind? In addition, when you are in a conversation with someone, resolve to try not to speak of any person who is not present. In other words, refrain from gossip. Very important. If every word you speak must be true, necessary, and kind, you may find yourself speaking far less often. Observe your impulses to speak. What things are you tempted to talk about? What are some of the hardest things to not say? What do you notice about how you use language? What does it feel like to keep silent when you normally would have spoken? What feelings or emotions do you notice in the quiet? The point of this exercise is not so much to maintain silence, but to notice the quality of your speech, how busy it is, and often how unconscious undertaking a practice of noticing our speech may lead us to a more mindful use of language. We have a reflexive, immediate impulse to fill our lives with the busyness of speech. As we allow that impulse to recede, we may discover a subtle quieting of the mind and experience a heightened awareness of our inner voices. Meditation, exploring stillness in the body. Arrange to have an hour when you will be able to remain alone and undisturbed. You may want to be at home, or you may want to be outside in nature. This exercise will be used to explore the practices of stillness and silence. Resolve that for 1 hour you will not speak, read, write, or communicate in any way. You will not do any work, run errands, or get anything done. Your only task is to listen, to observe, and to experience your life without distraction for an entire hour. You may begin by sitting still. Look around you. What things do you notice about your immediate environment? I noticed you. I noticed the candles. I noticed myself. I noticed the color scheme. Are there any objects, shapes, or colors that attract your attention? Yes. What do you notice about how your eyes move around the room? It just takes it all in. Is your gaze searching and deliberate, or more flowing and easy? I would say flowing and easy. As you settle into the quiet, what feelings do you notice? Be aware of both the pleasant and unpleasant sensations that arise. Still working on my heart and my back and my digestion, so that's what I notice. And pleasantness, just that I have a quiet place. What desires do you notice? What impulses do you have? What things do you feel compelled to do? I feel compelled to finish this meditation and exercise. How easy or difficult is it to let these desires go for this moment and relax in the stillness? It's hard because I have a time limit and there's not very much left to do. After some time, assume a comfortable meditation position and close your eyes. Allow your awareness of the breath to guide you gently into your body. Let the breath show you where you are tight and where you are relaxed. Allow yourself to receive the many sensations of pressure, temperature, texture, speed, and peacefulness that move through you. When a particular sensation becomes predominant, inspect the quality of each feeling. Is it hard or soft, hot or cold, tight, relaxed, or tingling? Notice what happens as you observe it. Does it get stronger or weaker, larger or smaller? Does it begin to dissolve? Make a mental note of the sensation, noting pressure, tightness, pain, etc., until the sensation recedes. Then return to following the rising and falling of the breath. Each time a new body sensation arises, attend to it until it recedes, and return again to the breath. Notice any impulses to get moving, to get something done, to get up and run. Allow yourself to sit with this meditation for 20 minutes. Then, if you like, you may open your eyes. You may now get up and walk slowly. What do you notice about your body as it moves? How do you decide which direction to turn, where to walk next? Pay attention to how your mind, heart, and body work in concert to propel your body over the ground with each step. Keep listening for any feelings or sensations that arise within you. At the end of the hour, you may resume your normal daily activity. Be aware of the shift from stillness to movement, from silence to speech. Being aware of the changes that occur in the body as you begin moving and speaking. Try to remain aware of the stillness within yourself throughout the day. Exercise. A day of silence. Some of us, as we deepen our practice, may wish to spend an entire day in silence. This may be difficult for many, yet it may also expand our capacity to listen more closely to the still, small voices within. This will be a day where you may walk, observe, eat, meditate, and rest if you like. It will be a day to refrain from most other activities, including writing, reading, watching television, drawing, or listening to music, because you will not be speaking for the entire day. Some advanced preparation will be required. Ideally, this day should be spent alone, at home, or at some retreat setting. If your household circumstances require you to be at home in the presence of other people, arrange with them beforehand to allow you to remain undisturbed by requests for speech or activity. Make sure all the external obligations have been taken care of, acquiring whatever simple food you will need during the day. Feel free to disconnect the telephone. When you awake on the day of silence, begin your mindfulness even as you get out of bed. Let your normal morning activities such as washing, brushing your teeth, and hair and getting dressed become the focus of your awareness. You might try slowing down each activity to observe the process more precisely. Use simple silent labels to keep your attention focused in the present moment, such as washing, dressing, eating, etc. As the day processes, you will undoubtedly encounter moments of restlessness. Without judging or condemning, observe the sensation of restlessness as it arises in your body. You may feel an overpowering desire to move, to go do something, to get something to eat, to preoccupy yourself with some activity. Temporarily postpone this movement, and observe how it feels to momentarily deny the impulse to become busy. Let yourself sit a moment in stillness before unconsciously jumping up to do anything. Allow any urge to arise at least 3 times before mindfully acting on it. Periodically throughout the day, you may wish to meditate in your place of refuge with the breath meditation. Other times, you may simply sit quietly and listen to your body. Let yourself listen for the subtle changes, thoughts, desires, and feelings that wash through your heart and mind as you sit or walk quietly. What do you notice? Your perceptions may reveal new and interesting details about yourself or your home that you normally pass by every day. Take the time to explore whatever arises in your eyes and ears, in your touch, smell, and taste. When you eat slowly, noting the sensation as you prepare the food, as you chew and swallow your meal, and as you clean up after the meal is finished. As your usual routine has been slowed considerably, you may become aware of a sense of fatigue. This might in fact be a genuine need for rest. As you finally listen to the tiredness in your body, in which case you may wish to take a short nap. However, fatigue may also signal a resistance to an unpleasant or painful state of mind or body. You don't wish to feel something unpleasant, so you become sleepy. If you recognize that the sleepy mind is actually a deep reluctance to feel something inside, you can take a few deep breaths, sharpen your concentration, and explore whatever seems to. The practice of silence allows one to be quiet and mindful, giving your wholehearted attention to yourself in this moment. This may at times fill you with a sense of joy or well-being, or a feeling of peace. As you become still, you begin to drink from the fullness of your being. At the end of the day, you may wish to offer a prayer or meditation of thankfulness for the rich fabric of experiences that you received through this time of stillness and silence. All right. Thanks for watching. That was enlightening. Next section is disappointment and non-attachment. Sounds good to me. Chapter 9. Perfect. Okay. Bet my roaster lame. I don't even roast anything. You guys are talking about recipes in the chat? Ahoy. You're absolutely someone I would love to spend the rest of my days with. Well, thank you. You're a baby. I am a baby. Name a book. It's this one. All right, I read all the chat. Thank you for your comments. yeah, I did like a rest day today, like the book was saying, kind of. I woke up really, really late because I went to bed this morning. I need sleeping pills really bad. And then this morning and then tonight I woke up and and I went and got gas for my car. I went to the gym. It was already really late, so I just did everything I needed to do on a day off. Hopefully tonight I'll be able to sleep sooner. Yeah, I am really trying to, I've just described my mind as having knots. I don't have allergies. I've described my mind or my brain in knots, and I'm trying to unravel some of those knots. I eat food and starting to get people to understand that I'm a little confused about everything. Trying to stay in my own body and not have as much anxiety and heart pain, brain pain, stomach pain, back pain. Everything is a work in progress. Everything is slightly broken. What do I do in the morning? I sleep. I don't have mornings, I sleep. Yeah, get tough. I don't want to be too tough because then I'll just be a bully. Just be a bully. I don't want to be a bully. It's not my forte. Sleep is weak. Get going on that dream. Chase it! Yes, chase my dreams. Chase my dreams. Good job. I mean, good idea. Yeah, I give myself things to do every day. I give myself jobs. I love the freedom of that. I really do. I give my mom jobs too. She likes them though. Yeah, I have like a list in my head. Like today, I really needed to get gas. So I accomplished that. I really needed to brush my teeth, brush my hair, take a picture for the day, put it on my video. I needed to feed my cat. I needed to get my dog ready and myself ready for the gym and go to the gym and do all the things at the gym and then get food afterwards. And then, so I have a whole life, somewhat. Yep. Just do it. Do whatever you want. I mean, within reason. I'm saying yes to myself a lot. Can I do this? Can I do that? Yes, you can. Okay, one sec. My power doesn't want to work as fast. My power doesn't want to work as long because it doesn't have as much sun power. But that's okay. I get by. Easy life isn't that bad. You just gotta try. You can do it. Yeah.